All right. Where were we? Invaded immediately. Well, I suppose that's what I get. This should be interesting. Ah, the crab. Ah, the crab. Well, what a way to start. Oh well, that's fine. Hello, Galaxy. Thanks for joining just in time to see me get randomly bodied by some guy on the internet who hates his internet. Let's see. Okay, so we went up through there. We're good with that side for now. That's a lot of damage. That's definitely not really worth the effort. But sometimes you just gotta fight the crab. One over there. Somebody's just dying for no reason. We found it. Remember what I said about I know what I want, I just don't know where it is. Grass crest shield. Old medium metal shield of unknown origin. The grass crest is lightly imbued with magic, which slightly speeds stamina recovery. Parry. Repel an attack at the right time to follow up with a critical hit. Works while equipped in either hand. Makes more sense for the shield to be first, actually. Now we're starting to look like we know what we're doing. That I definitely forgot about what that does. Great Swamp Ring. Ring said to be chiseled from the bones of a flame salamander by blighted pyromancers living in the Great Swamp. Boosts pyromancies. It is believed that salamanders are the descendants of demons, born of the chaos flame from which pyromancy is also said to have originated. Alright. I was just wondering about that. Not the crab biting my ankles. We got it again. It does unfortunately replenish the crabs. This should be interesting. Well, it was interesting. What about how I expected it to? But we accomplished the primary goal, which was to move this a little bit closer. Oh. Oh. Okay. That opens us up a little bit of space. There's over there, and then there's the other side. Where'd that thing go? There it is. That's what I want. What we got over here? Conjurator. Ooh, pyromancy token. Nothing yet. Okay. Conjurator hood. Attire of traveling conjurators. Conjurators were the predecessors to pyromancers and spent their lives roaming the lands. No wonder their attire was designed to protect them from fire, poison, and other threats of nature. Yep. Okay. And we got a book. Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome. Pyromancy Tome from the Great Swamp, containing advanced pyromancies. Give to the old master pyromancer to learn advanced pyromancies of the Great Swamp. Spells of the Great Swamp are passed down from master to pupil. Without a master, there is no pupil. But without a pupil, there is also no master. How profound. Okay, we hit 12,000. Maybe 13,000, or we'll head back. Beware of bug. There's another one. Forgot about you too. Thank you. How do stairs work? I never took out that other one. Back at the start. We should do that later. Hello. What are you doing back here? Haven't seen one of you guys in a while. No wonder they're so angry. You keep forgetting them. I know. They're just like, how can I forget the big screaming beast on a cross? And yet I did. How dare I? Sellsword helm. Metal helm interwoven with coarse cloth, able to endure the hardships of battle and prolonged travel. It is light considering the build, striking a fine balance between absorption and substance. Like, it's not bad. I'm just... The cloak, though. Sellsword twin blades. Paired scimitars used by certain sellswords. The scimitar's sharp blades make for effective slashing attacks, but fare poorly against metal armor and tough scale-covered hides. With a scimitar in each hand, the wielder can vary their onslaught with unique left-handed attacks when in the proper stance. Spin slash. Slice into foes with a large spinning motion and continue spinning to transition into a strong attack. They got a spin to win button. here, bro. Ooh. Farron coal. Coal used for weapon infusion. Long ago, used to forge the great swords of the undead Legion of Farron. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for heavy, sharp, and poison infusion. Bet. I'm sure Andre will appreciate it. Just notice that backing out of the menu sounds like blowing out a candle. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A little bit. Kind of a chunky candle. Everything reinforces the theme. Okay, I think you got everything out of the water over there. And even if we didn't, we definitely got the thing we wanted out of the water. So careless. I think that's the thing that I miss the most about being unable to play these games for the first time again is, I mean, it's a big deal that you can't ever get back the learning aspect of like not knowing anything and not having the feel for it and everything. But it's really that extreme caution is extremely difficult to get back. Like, case in point. Literally talking about it, and in the act of talking about it, showing exactly the point that I'm making. Not intentionally, by the way. Didn't do that on purpose. But it's like, once you stop being afraid of the game completely, that you really can't ever get back. Mostly for the better, but occasionally for the worse. They're synchronized. Oh. Gonna mess around and lose it if I'm not really careful. Alright, we got quite a few things this time.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, first things. Got these ashes.
Ah, well met. How may I be of service? Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Okay, let's see. At some point I need to pick up these embers, but... I think this is new. Dual Charm. Tool used in duels of judgment. Nulls effects of special area effects for a short time. Okay. All Father Lloyd's knights lived in fear of his duels of judgment, in which verdicts were carried out by his sword of law. Prism Stone. Warm pebble emitting a beautiful phasing aura of 7 colors with a very rare 8th. The Prism Stone does nothing special, but can serve as a path marker, or perhaps dropped off a cliff to judge height by the sound of its descent. If a loud noise is heard upon its landing, then a fall from the ledge is surely lethal. White Sign Soapstone. Be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign, and defeat the area boss to gain the strength of flame. The nature of Lothric is murky, unclear. The White Sign Soapstone allows Unkindled to assist one another. I picked that one up. Sage's big hat. Okay.
Ashen One, bring me umbral ash. With ash, is it not us? Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
You got it. Eventually. A little broke right now.
Well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
No large titanite yet.
Oh my. This coal is from the Undead Legion, used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Oh yeah.
You're a simple reinforcing. Let's not him back. Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Got you a book, Cornix.
Ah, there you are, Unkindled One. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
That's me. Dedicated pyromancer.
Yes, here we are. It's been long indeed. With this, I can teach you more sophisticated pyromancies. Splendid. I can boast I am your tutor a little longer.
Okay.
Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Grey Rat back yet? What up, friendo?
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
Okay. More clothes, more arrows. Everything's okay.
You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a ball.
Oh, our champion of Ash. Welcome back. As I have said, alas, but I'm weeping. But though, be safe, champion of Ash.
Nothing new from you. That's all we got. All right. You just as sad as always.
Gaining admission to
Yep.
evil.
Pity them all you like. Not today, crab. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Fall off. He fell off. Golden Falcon Shield. A metal shield fashioned in the form of a falcon with wings outstretched. The Golden Falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords, and even to this day many mercenaries remain who look upon it as a token of good fortune. Why am I yawning? It's like 1:40 in the afternoon. Fallen Knight Helm. Helm of an order of fallen knights who disbanded and fled, but met untimely deaths. The drab, tattered hood conceals tough black metal, which provides dependable protection from fire. It is just possible to make out the majestic gold engravings on its surface. Kind of makes me think of the way armor layers in Kingdom Come. Something like that would be cool in these games, where you could have clothes and armor and robes and stuff layered on top of each other. Am I hydrated? I am not hydrated, but I should be momentarily once I am done fighting these guys with the bonk sticks. Okay, one bonk stick, and all right, we're hydrating now. Did my voice crack? I didn't even notice. I missed. Did that just not do any damage? Ow. You don't. Did you get it off? Can't tell. Looks like you did. No! Stop it! Ah. Does the yawning have to do with being hydrated? This is a fact of which I am unaware. Where are they? Oh, there it is. There we go. You can't do that just right in front of me. Not when you're alone. Great club. Wood club fashioned from the branch of a giant tree. Requires considerable strength to wield. A hard, durable weapon. Its weight makes it easier to break the guards of shields. Exile Greatsword. Bloodstained greatsword wielded by one of the watchdogs of Farron, who preside over the slumber of fallen warriors. The blade is a reminder of the exile's past misdeeds. Inhuman strength is required to wield this heaviest of curved greatswords. All right. Now for everybody's favorite part. We all know what that means. It could be. Do I hear squishy little sounds? poison swan. Ragged mask. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth. Likely a makeshift item that helped reduce intake of various poisonous and noxious fumes. I love this item. Like, unironically, this is like one of my favorite items in the game. Not because it's all that useful. Like, it doesn't make that much of a difference, really. I mean, 25 poison resistance is nothing to sneeze at, I guess. This is a little more. But, like, this is like, I'm prepped. No, not because it reminds me of COVID. No. Least favorite thing to be reminded of. But, like, I just love it because it makes sense. And it just makes so much sense. And I don't know, something about that, I really appreciate this little nod towards trying to survive a bad situation. It's very expressive, I guess, is the point that I'm trying to get at. Oh. Okay. Got to be careful to sort of chunk this place up in your head a little bit to keep from getting lost, keep from backtracking. Let's see. That island over there. Stone Parma. Okay. that item over there. Between the wall and this mound. That's solid? This is solid. Hello. What are you doing out here? Seen you in a while either. He was like, I want to try. I want to take this, but the items are a good, like, landmark to show where you are. So I'm like, do I want to take that yet? I don't think so. Okay, so there's another item on this side. Back that way. He looked at me funny. That's pretty much my justification for everything in these games. He looked at me funny. So, yeah. You. Let's see. Anything over here? And we've made it to this point. Okay. Path that goes up onto the mountain. Okay. Okay. Grab that, and we're done here. Sage's coal. Just giving these things out like candy. Coal used for weapon infusion. The white magic flame produced by this coal was given to the undead legion long ago by one of the Crystal Sage twins. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for crystal, blessed, and dark infusion. I'll teach you to look at people funny. Okay, good on that side. There it is. Amazing. More squishy things. A path up and stuff. Something for a moment from now. Okay, and there's our starting point. Island there. Okay, path up the hill. Things to grab. Yeah, here's our boundary. Okay. At least one of them. See, the last area was essentially teaching me how to do this. Land and water. Now we've got shallow and deep. Oh, perfect. I can heal myself of poison 3 times. That's gonna make so much difference. Purple moss clump. Medicinal purple moss clump. Reduces poison buildup and cures poison. Poison builds up in the body, and when it breaks out, it causes gradual damage over a period of time. Poison can be exasperating, so be sure to carry sufficient moss clumps when traveling to a blighted area. 3. 3 is sufficient. Okay, so we got this deeper section over here. I'm gonna leave that for... Go ahead and do it now, actually. After we acquire another level.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, moving right along. Go. We'll grab that in a bit. Oh, hi there. Okay. Got another one. Where are you? There you are. Okay. What that does. Are we safe for the moment? More or less. Moss fruit. A small clump of moss fruit. Temporarily boosts bleed, poison, frost, and curse resistance. All moss fruit is the same regardless of its color and has the effects of moss of all colors. Yum. . 'Kay. Gotta find some way to keep your bearings, and this wall is very useful for that. Are we through here? I can't remember. No, not really. He almost made it. That's rough, buddy. Okay. Oh, there's two. Got him. Okay. Okay, here's where it gets confusing. So we had the wall over there. So this is our side that we're following. There's another wall over there, though. We'll worry about that in a minute. And stuff over there, probably. Okay. What a horrible little place for a cave. Why are these always in the worst places? Golden Scroll. A golden scroll chronicling the vast research of the Xanthus scholars. Give to a scholar to learn the arts of Ulasil. In the lost land of Ulasil, the sorceries orchestrated light and were said to shine in golden hues. Antiquated dress. Dress sewn in a long-lost fashion. The elaborately embroidered ivory-colored silk is imbued with ancient magic power. No protection is offered by this garment, as it was never intended for battle. Just literally nothing. Although it does resist poison. Well, sort of. If I ever do that, White Mage playthrough. Okay, let's see. Already got Joel. Oh, we almost made it. There they are. Okay, we're out of the deep part. So I'm thinking... That's what I was trying to avoid. There. Okay. Well, that's fine. We know where our stuff is. Oh no, that's that greed. This is probably unnecessary, but... I just sort of like it aesthetically.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh? Goodbye, and stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore.
Yeah, cloud. Oh, we are about to die. Okay, before we go back there, get back to the edge of the deep part. Okay. We don't want to summon our friend from before this time. Wherever it is. Over there. Just want to make sure we're fully exploring the outer edge of this deep section. Worry about the torches later. Excellent. Dream Chaser's ashes. Umbral ash of one who dreamt of joining the undead legion. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. In the end, the dream chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. How long did they wander aimlessly in the rotted forest for? I wonder. Can't tell if it's moving or not. We joined, but not really. Watchdogs of Farron. Ancient medallion depicting the crest of a wolf. Symbolizes the pact with the old wolf of Farron. Equipped to pledge oneself to the watchdogs of Farron. The watchdogs ensure that the warriors sleep in serenity by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the woods of Farron. He looks kind of sad up here. Been a while, hasn't it? I feel like that screen was a little bit late. This time we shall endeavor not to get snatched. Soul of a stray demon. One of the twisted souls, steeped in strength. Used to acquire numerous souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The stray demon, now lacking even a trace of flame, was once the gatekeeper of Lothric. Really? He's just dried up. Great axe. Great axe resembling a hunk of raw iron. If one possesses the inhuman strength required to lift the weapon, the great heft of its attacks will send foes flying. However, since every swing makes use of one's entire body, attacks leave the wielder wide open to retaliation. One made it across the bridge before the bridge collapsed, and then got locked behind the gate. That is so tragic. Y'all just got left out here. It's rough, buddy. Whew. That was close. Cool. 2 shards. And this dragon is definitely dead. Lightning Spear. Miracle allegedly used by warriors of sunlight. Hurls a lightning spear. The spears inflict lightning damage, providing an effective counter to magic or fire, especially powerful against metal armor and dragons. And a Dragon Crest Shield. A knight's shield engraved with a crest depicting a dragon. One of the enchanted blue shields. The Dragon Crest Shield greatly reduces fire damage.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service? Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport. Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Look, we're doing our best, lady. Infinite Titanite shards. Yeah, that's some fairly useful stuff.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls. Oh.
Well, Ned, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Just this here sword, brought to you by Astora.
Well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know. This coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men. Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Okay. Okay, so we came from over there. Yeah, because there's the guy we avoided. We're staying in the deep part for now. Wolf's Blood Swordgrass, a leaf signifying a duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the serenity of those at rest. Depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. Long ago, the swordgrass leaf quietly identified members of the undead legion. In the rotted forest rest the spirits of warriors past. Their acceptance of and gratitude toward their guardians is expressed eloquently by the humble leaf. Hey! Welcome to the stream. Yes, this is Dark Souls 3. Let's see. Okay, hang over this way. I'm like very, very, very focused right now on not getting lost in here. Okay, hello. I have. I've played all of them. I've been in this on these Souls games pretty much since the first one came out. Planning on streaming through all of them actually, but I'm starting here. Thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy the stream. This is the part where it always gets a little confusing. Okay, go grab that there. What? Oh, fabulous. Did not even realize I was that low. All of my focus was on not getting lost, and I forgot about poison. Now I gotta do it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Elden Ring is on, or Night Rain is on Steam. It's on everything. Where's the other one? I hear you. All of them. Okay, hello. And suddenly we're surrounded. I'd forgotten just how much these guys kind of look like omens. Come over here. Okay. Alright, come on. Got him. Okay. So let's see. I think this is the edge of the deep section right over here. Yeah, and then we're sprinting again. Okay. Where are you? I hear you. Hi. Quick sip. Okay. Okay. Is that... We're back to the start now? Yep. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's see. Let me get back over here. So we got this over here. We've been all the way around the outside, but we still got some stuff in the middle. The road up to that tower. Maybe this. Oh, fabulous. That's not what I wanted. Exactly what we were trying to avoid. Yeah. I got by the tree dinosaur. Okay. I do not hate this part as much as a lot of people do. But it just takes a long time. And there's just not really any way around it. It's just slow. Okay. Okay. I think we're good to actually hit these torches now. 1, 2, where's the third one? Third one's over there somewhere. That's the shard. Okay. Perfect. Up there. You are shiny, but you're not an item. These guys just look an awful lot like omens. Get off me. Oh. I know that's the official story, that the games aren't all related. Dark Souls is a trilogy, Bloodborne's its own thing, Demon Souls is its own thing, Elden Ring is its own thing. I don't buy it. Maybe that's just headcanon on my part, but I don't buy it. But then again, that's also why I tend not to spend lots of time with the deep lore people on the internet. Rather just stick with my own interpretation. Fill in the holes the way it makes sense to me. So we already cleaned out everything over there. That's the bottom of this hill, so let's do that first. Nope. No hugs. Nope. Oh, he hugged me. Yeah. I said no hugs. Got the hug anyway. Whew. Dang, that took all my health. That guy is always a problem. Every single time. Perfect. And we're going back here. The three of you huddled around whatever that is. my whole health. Okay. So many angry tree dinosaurs. I really thought I was going to survive. I would survive at least one hit from that. But then again, I also haven't put anything into my health. So we continue to rock the 10 vigor, which ain't gonna cut it for really any longer. Pretty sure this is like a bow back here. We might just try to run in and snatch it. Not the hug again. Okay. Well, we live. No, the hugging's pretty bad. We would not have lived a second time. Okay, you come over here. want this. Oh, it's not a bow, it's a poison gun. That's better. Incremental progress. Yeah, when you... Occasionally there are things that are just not worth the effort. Enough with the new attacks every single time. I mean, that is fair. Are you kidding me? Later, boys. Pretty sure y'all won't follow me up here. No. Oh, perfect. I can unpoison myself 2 more times. Oh, I forgot about you. Not more breath. That actually is the breath. Let's not be careless right next to a bonfire. We can also just not be stingy with our FP. Nice. Where's the third one? Right behind me, isn't he? He's right behind me, isn't he? He decided he wanted it this time. Okay.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you should bless...
You got it.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
1 second. Be with you momentarily.
Welcome home, speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
Let's try this one more time.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
There we go. Perfect.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Let's clean this out a little bit. Poison gem. The gem of infused titanite, discovered in the rotted forest of Farron. Used in infusion to create poison weapons. Such weapons inflict poison-laced damage that gradually eats away at foes. Iron flesh. Pyromancy that internalizes flame. Iron flesh boosts damage absorption and resistance, but significantly increases weight. Not advisable for walking in marshlands, perhaps resulting in its obsolescence in the Great Swamp. And they put it on a body like 10 feet into the deep poison. Poor guy, he thought he had it figured out. It's like, I got a plan, y'all. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Rotten Grew Spear. A crude, half-rotten, curved spear. Choice weapon choice weapon of the blunt-horned Grus, descendants of the acolytes of Farron Keep. The rancid tip is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. Charge. Hold spirit waste and charge at foe. Use strong attack while charging to extend the length of the charge. Acolytes of Farron Keep. Their children became the Grus. Who's to say farther down the line? Stone Parma. A round stone shield, once carried by an old knight who turned to stone himself. It has extremely powerful defensive properties for its size, but is extremely heavy. I'll hold on to the crest shields just because.
Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
My cup.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
All right. Squishy thing is all over the tower. Okay. The carelessness strikes again. That's very useful. Okay. And now we're back here to this stuff. but we don't have to worry about the sides. Praise the suit. Sunlight Talisman. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. Unfaltering prayer. Temporarily increases poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer. Works while equipped in either hand. Okay, now there's one other thing over here we want to grab. Maybe two. Just one other two. Those 2 things. Nope. Oh my goodness. Not fully into the fire. Incremental progress. We continue to make incremental progress. Let's see. The last torch is over there, though. There it is. Not the behind the leg. Come on, go away. Tragic. Tragic. The hug didn't help. The hug made it worse. And then when we do it, we make it look easy somehow. Wild how that works. Dear reader, it is not easy. Nah, screw you. Not a chance. Nope. 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 He's right behind me again. At the moment, I am the non-smoke wanting party. Oh my. Now the question is, do we go and check what's around, or do we leave it and move on? I'm gonna go check. Once more onto the breach. Don't mind me. I am just the non-smoke wanting party. Not through the wall. Problem is I saw the other items over there, so now I know there's more. Cannot in good faith just leave them there. Wow. Not sure that could have possibly been any less worth it. But here we are. there anything else that I can see? Nope. I don't think so. Two fingers. We out. Whew. That was almost all she wrote, but not quite. Might have been the worst of what she wrote, though. Well, except for the crab. A 100. 100 damage? That's all your bow does? This way. Whew. Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. A special ring given to those who are deemed fit to undertake the journey of discovery in Vinheim, home of sorcery. Oh good, I'm fit to undertake the journey of discovery. Extends length of spell effect. Apropos to the Dragon School, the seal depicts an everlasting dragon. Excuse me. A lingering dragon symbolizes the true nature of the consummate sorcerer. Consummate sorcerer. That I am. The young branch. Crown of dusk. There you are. There we go. Sage's Scroll. Scroll containing sorceries of the crystal sages. Give to a sorcerer to learn sorceries of the sages. As any sorcerer knows, sorcery is a talent, and these sorceries were refined to nurture a very special talent. Crown of Dusk. Feathered crown bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, land of ancient golden sorceries. Through the guardian Elizabeth's blessing, this raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks rises in tandem. Nameless Knight Helm. Helm of a nameless knight, crafted with thin metal greatly reinforced by a grooved finish. That's the important thing that I almost always forget. And then there's our 3 friends. Chilling in the corner. Now, is that all she wrote? think that is all she wrote. That is more than enough poison swamp for today. Don't mind me. Just sneaking up behind your... Just don't want to deal with the breath. Pay no attention to the woman with the sword. Alright. Make sure I didn't miss anything up on that ledge. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So those items that were on a ledge over here, we'll probably have to drop down and get in a second. That's fine. They are fighting up there. Okay, so the Dark Wraiths and the Grooves do not get along. Interesting. Dark Wraiths decided they are absolutely over it with all these Minions movies. Whew. Hold on to that, just in case. Yep, once more. Okay. Grab this stuff and get out of here. Atonement. Miracle given to those cast out from the sable church of Londor. Attracts more attention from foes. This is the only tale known by the exiles, who believe it carries words of forgiveness. Cursed journeys, too, must ultimately come to an end. Interesting. Hollow gem. A gem of infused titanite. A stone plentiful in Londor, land of hollows. Used in infusion to create hollow weapons. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. It makes them interesting. Yeah, why not? I'll grab a level. Before moving on.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
So I turned off all those torches.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, even accursed
He is not interested. We'll take that, though. Grew Rot Shield. A rotting makeshift shield scavenged by the forest-dwelling Grews. Barely effective as a shield. However, its rotten state has made it poisonous and resistant to other poisons as a result. You care about the sword quite a bit more than you cared about the club earlier. Yeah, it's better. Titanite scale. Titanite altered by a soul. Reinforces soul transposed weapons to +4. Weapons forged by soul transposition can only be reinforced by titanite of the same kind. In rare cases, crystal lizards devour souls, growing to monstrous proportions and leaving these great scales. Don't suppose there's any chance that might come in very useful very soon, but you know, it's always possible. Get him. Get him, Ka. Get him. Get him! Abyss Watchers. Dark Wraiths. Oh. Rotten Grue Curved Sword. A crude, half-rotten, curved sword. Choice weapon of the blunt-horned Grues, descendants of the acolytes of Farenkeep. The rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. Ooh. Dark Sword. Pitch black straight sword of the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. The Dark Wraiths were the first Red Orb invaders, and originators of a unique sword technique inspired by their thick, broad blades. Stomp. Use one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increased poise, and follow with strong attack for an upward slash. of breath.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Just a little more health, please. I am standing very close to you. I'm sorry.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
All right. Well, y'all clear the road. I have business to attend to. Oh no. Oh. Webbs has arrived just in time for peak. That was my Slack profile picture for 8 years. Got him. Oh, that's not good. Alright, time to get rid of the video game. Back. Ooh boy. Never gets old. This fight never gets old. I don't have the capture card on. This is straight to the PlayStation. Is there some issue with the stream that needs to be resolved before I continue? It looks fine on my screen. But I don't want to ruin peak. Audio is desynced. Okay. Let's see. Did that fix it? Okay, let's see. I might just stop and restart it, because I don't think I can have access to that option. Just from here. All I did that time was pause it again, but... Yep. We'll be right back.